Hello and welcome to Prudent Media News. First, a look at the headlines. Examination in Konkani for government jobs, just an idea, says Chief Minister. Government gives nod to 23 Konkani Marathi schools. All government schools to get Kadamba buses by 15th August. Yet another gang war at Chimbal. Youth assaulted, claims involvement of Rudolf Fernandez. Rudolf says charges politically motivated, no links to assault. Church Council for Social Justice and Peace reiterate demand for decentralization of powers to panchayats. List out demand following Supreme Court's landmark judgment on Kalangut Panchayat. And Goa Cricket Association selection process gaining momentum. Cricket fraternity hopes for former players to make a foray into administration. And now the news in detail. After all the drama and debates, Chief Minister Manohar Parrikar now claims that examination for government jobs in Konkani was just an idea. He was addressing media after a cabinet meet on Wednesday. Government has given a nod to 23 new Marathi and Konkani schools. All the government schools in state will have Kadamba buses by 15th August. Government will soon move an amendment in the legislation so as to ban entry to youth below 21 years in the casinos.
हांवें फक्त कल्पना मांडटा की त्या कल्पनेचेर कितल्या लोकांनी गाळी शिवर आनी हें केलें तें तुवें पळयलां. तें आता कल्पना मांडली, लोकांनी आपलें रिएक्शन दिलें. केन्ना कितें करपाचें आसत गव्हर्मेंट जाल्यार कळयतलें. अजून काय इट वॉज ओन्ली एन आयडिया. देर आर 55, आय थिंक 23 schools have been permitted already and there are 55 in process. Permission may be granted if some of them are ready with some infrastructure. They may also get permission to start because we had relaxed it up to 30th. If they have started, they may be recognized. But most of them, 95% of them are for next year. Because they will require to satisfy certain conditions. कोणाची condition already satisfied आसा ताका मेळूंक I think around 6-7 are कोंकणी, the rest are मराठी. बाल रथा वयल्यान सगळ्या गव्हर्मेंट शाळांक कदंबाची फ्री सर्वीस 15 ऑगस्टाच्या पयलीं अवेलेबल जातली. त्यामुळे सरकारी प्राथमीक शाळा तांच्यांनी कसलीच चिंता करची न्ही. तांकां कदंबा विल बी प्रोवायडेड टू देम. You don't own a particular vehicle. What you own is a particular service.
Government will soon set up State Minority Commission and the Human Resource Development Corporation.
The bills which are proposed are, one is Minority Commission, मागीर दुसरो आहा Human Resource Development Corporation.
Government will move an amendment in the legislation in the forthcoming assembly session so as to ban entry to youth below 21 years in the casinos.
Bill on casinos. No, it is for control of casinos, regulation of fees, regulation of where casinos are located, all those which we promised, not to allow below 21 to enter, somewhere regulate or prevent goons from entering the casinos.
A reporter from Panji Lokik Shilkar with video journalist Tulsidas Chari.
Chimbal yet again witnessed a gang war. Asif Ali from Chimbal claims that he was assaulted by a group on Tuesday night. He claims that the group is backed by Rudolf Fernandez. Asif is admitted in GMC. However, Rudolf claims that he has no link with this crime. He says this is a political charge to malign his name.
Asif Ali, a resident of Chimbal, complained that a group assaulted him on Tuesday night. He claims that he was assaulted with a sword. At present, he is at GMC. The reason behind the assault is not known. However, Asif blamed Rudolf Fernandez for this criminal act. He says the gang of assaulters is backed by Rudolf Fernandez.
Rudolf Basha, main mastermind is Rudolf Basha. Aha, I am boila. Torsal Khadar Mono, Rashid, and जबी असद गादर हे सगळे फॅमिली येयल्ली 10 जाणां येयल्ले फारूक गेल्लो फारूक गेल्लो NGO मोलाली आहलो असलम आहलो भैसा हेंच्यांनी सगळे हे केला म्हाजे सर्वे करून मारला म्हाका राती हे सगळे पॉलिटिकल सपोर्ट करता तांकां.
Asif's mother says her son is innocent. He has been simply targeted.
वो रात को नहीं वो आता था नहीं गाड़ी पे आता था नहीं उसको अचानक ने पीछे से 2-3 गाड़ी के अंदर आके ने उसको पीछे से धक्का देके ने नीचे गिरा के चाकू से वार किया उसके ऊपर तलवार से. बड़े बड़े तलवार है वो बड़े बड़े तलवार है उन लोगों को छोड़ता है पुलिस लोग. अभी वो कांदा काटने का है नहीं उनको लेके जाके उसको ये बना था इशू बना था बड़ा. अरे गरीबों के पीछे क्यों पड़ा वो लोगों ने.
We spoke with Rudolf Fernandez. He refuses the charges. He says it's a game to defame his name.
आणि माझे तेतून लीक आसपाक रिजनूच ना. हांव पुलिसीक पासून खबर आहा हेची झगडी चालूच आहा म्हणून एकामेकाक मारप आनी ते चालूच आहा तेच्यान म्हाज्यान कितें लीक आसतलें असलें आनी पुलिसीन कितें आहा तें कायद्यान करचें ना. आनी म्हाका दिसता की हे आतां आमचे हे ऑपोजिशन रायवल पळय आहा हे पॉलिटिकल लिडर हेच मनीस तांकां फुलोवन हे आमचें नांव पिड्यार करपाक लागून असलें कोता हे भानगडी.
Video journalist Tulsidas Chari for Prudent Media.
Church's Council for Social Justice and Peace and Peaceful Society has reiterated the demand of decentralization of powers to panchayats. This is in the wake of recent Supreme Court's judgment which endorsed that the panchayats enjoy constitutional status. Social body of the church has listed many more demands.
The ruling of the Honorable Supreme Court is a vindication of the several years of people's struggles in Goa for protecting the constitutional right of the local bodies as enshrined in the 73rd and 74th Amendment to the Constitution, which is apparently not respected by the state government.
Devolution of functions and finance to panchayats, all Goa state laws and policies be made consistent with 73rd and 74th constitutional amendments, transferring powers to State Election Commission for delimitation and election-related matters, approving recommendation of Second Finance Commission, immediately appoint the Third State Finance Commissioner, bring Rural Development Agency under control of ZP, establish independent taluka-wise grievance redressal commissions, Panchayat sector window in state budget for every department, implement decisions agreed upon in MOU between Union Ministry of Panchayat Raj and state government, constitutional steps within clear time frame to enable the Panchayat to be a democratic institution of local self-governance. Kalangur Panchayat had appealed before the Supreme Court challenging a Bombay High Court's order which had taken the view that local body cannot challenge any decision taken by executive authority. The Apex Court in its recent judgment said, Article 40 and Articles 243 to 243O envisages that framers of the Constitution had envisaged village panchayat to be foundation of country's political democracy, a decentralized form of government where each village was to be responsible for its own affairs. With bureau inputs, our reporter Pratik Parav with video journalist Onkar Fahari. It's time for a short break. Stay tuned.